see some of these teams that come together. It takes a while, especially two all-star guys to come together. How have you and Al developed such a strong on-court relationship over the last month and a half?
Just being players, honestly. I know that sounds like a real general statement, but you know, just the way we've probably been brought up, the way we've been taught the game, and you know, finally getting a chance to play with him and not against him. I think that we're just utilizing our strengths and him realizing that you know, he can use me and I can use him, and when we utilize each other, we can get other guys great shots. And Coach leans on that, offensively and defensively. But when you got guys that are willing to be as selfless as we are, then it makes everything in terms of our system work. And you know, me and Al, we're pretty selfless guys, but we understand we got to make our mark in the game, and we do that. And whatever's needed, we do. But in terms of our relationship, I think it's just playing basketball, understanding the game, and at a very high level.
KYRIE had a really strong year, obviously. The last few games, his efficiency has been kind of crazy. Is it, you know, something that's caught your eye as well? Just 20 points, 10 shots, a bunch of assists, a bunch of rebounds.
Yeah, I mean, it'll you know, as the season progresses, it'll just continue to get better, and I want him to sustain that. And I know he does as well, but I think he's just shooting the right shots and you know, being aggressive when we need him to be, but also just him getting more comfortable with where his shots are going to be coming from, and being able to adjust on the fly. And of course, Brad throwing in some, you know, some curveballs here and there, offensively and defensively, that allow us to get out in transition and get each other easy shots. So I think he's just in the right spots, and I just want to continue to be. So we want to be aggressive, and he knows that. So, but when you say aggressive, he can score, he can pass, he can push the break. You know, he can do it. He's multifaceted. So.
Speaking of efficiency, you've shot better than 50% the last 9 games. What in the system allows you to do that? And have you had a stretch like that in the past?
Not that I've been aware of it or anything like that. I just think that just being in the right spot, just like Al, just making a few more shots, having my legs underneath me, and just trying to be as consistent as possible. I think I said at the beginning of the season, it's just as you progress throughout the NBA season, coming out to summertime, you just start to get in that great NBA shape, and you never know when it's going to happen, but you can feel it. And I felt it a few games ago, just being able to sustain a high level of play on both ends of the floor for longer periods of time, and usually you can catch other guys off guard. When guys are guarding you, because chasing me around and chasing me off screens and then still be able to guard somebody on the other end, that's the difference between the good and great players, how consistent you can be in terms of sustaining that energy. So just feel like you're just getting in better shape.
KYRIE, Jayson, I think he shot 34% from 3 at Duke last year.
That shit don't matter, man. Come on.
So why do you think he's been able to, with moving the line back, why do you think he's been able to shoot 52, whatever it is?
It's just Jayson played like the 3-4 at Duke, so he was picking and popping. I don't think Jayson's really picked and popped, in terms of what coach was utilizing him as at Duke. Now that he comes in, he gets to play his natural role and then be in a position to where he can not only be a threat from the three-point line, but also a threat going to the rim. And you're seeing that the opportunities of us having high-level players. Not saying that at college you're not high level, but it's just a difference between college and professionals. That the ability to swing the basketball between players in the offense that he's in now is predicated on movement, and he's getting open shots. That he's a decision maker now. Now he's got to shoot it, pass it, drive it. And when you get an amount of reps up, and you don't have to go to class every single day, and you don't have to dedicate yourself to, it becomes a job. And now you can really get as many reps up as you want. And now I think he's just seeing that as translating into the game. So
has he surprised you though, the efficiency? No.
Nah, man. I think no. I've seen Jayson play since he was a sophomore in high school. I've been a fan of Jayson since then. So, I think that, you worry about the transition from high school to college and college to the NBA, but I think that, he's doing his due diligence in terms of getting to work in every single day, doing what he needs to do, being a professional, learning how to consistently be that, and now it's, showing dividends, paying dividends.
What is the competitor you kind of relish when you're, especially in that third quarter, a guy like Giannis on one end, and then you're attacking and kind of answering him right back at the other? Are you aware of it in the flow of a game?
Oh yeah, it's always fun. It's always fun. Another, premier guy in the Eastern Conference in the league, a Nike brother of mine, and just always good to go against, high-level competition. It just raises your game.
You said after Saturday's game that you thought that you guys matched up well against the Bucks. Not a lot of people say that because the Bucks length and athleticism, but are you guys in a situation where you guys feel you match up because of your position versatility well against almost everybody, if not everybody?
Yeah, I mean, we have length as well, so you know, our defense is predicated on you know, just switching, being able to kind of late clock switch, be in the lane, you know, get your hand on in the basketball and get deflections. So, you know, we have length as well. So I think that we utilize that to the best of our ability. So it's always good to go against the Bucks because they have length as well. And now it becomes high-level decisions, and you saw it out there tonight.
Brad said that first half was the best offensive half you guys have had all season. How encouraging is that, and how do you build on it?
I know Brad will say that, and then he'll watch film, and then we'll have like more things that we can get better at. So that's just a beautiful thing about you know, just having Brad just be able to see what he sees out there firsthand, and then be able to go back and film, and then we watch it tomorrow, and we just consistently get better. So it's encouraging. I think we've made some strides, and our defense took a step back, and now we're just trying to find that balance and just being able to sustain it for 40 minutes.
KYRIE, you starting to like that mask at all?
I'm ready to take that shit off, man. Come on. I've been ready to take it off since I wore it, man.
It has been more than 3 weeks. What do the doctors say?
4 weeks, okay, guys? 4 weeks. 4 weeks. So I think Saturday. So the countdown begins.
How does your cheek feel?
Cheek feels good. Cheek feels good. Again, my daughter's not hitting me in the face anymore, so I'm happy about that.